In this lecture, we are going to shift our focus back to the index template. We've spent a lot of time working on the header. The rest of the template is still relying on the HTML block. Our next goal is to begin displaying the list of posts. Before doing so, let's check out the design. At its most basic level, the main content area comprises two columns. On the left column, we have a list of posts. On the right column, we have a random set of blocks for displaying the site's tags, categories, and highly rated posts. It's a standard layout. WordPress has a block for creating a column layout. We don't need to resort to the group or row blocks. The column block will be more than suitable for creating the layout. Let's get started. As usual, here's a simplified version of the template for reference. You can open the index.html file to view the markup for the columns. You can find the main content area under a comment that says main content. The main tag acts as a container for the columns. On this tag, we're applying various classes for creating a column layout. However, since the columns block can generate the same design, we could omit some classes. To be specific, we are going to add the container and MX Auto classes. The rest can be left out. These classes will center the columns on the page. Inside the main tags, we have two sets of div tags. They're responsible for separating the column content. The first div tag has a class called span2, which will set the width of the first column to 70%. Once again, this class can be avoided since a column's width can be configured through WordPress block settings. In our editor, we are going to insert the columns block after the header area. It'll sit at the root level of the document. Next, we are going to be presented with various column options. For this template, we are going to select the 70/30 option. After selecting this option, the columns block will provide two columns. You can begin adding blocks to either column. That's great! If you were to view the list sidebar, your list of blocks should be similar to mine. Similar to before, we are going to leave the HTML block alone. Once we're finished with the block template, it'll be removed. For now, it'll be helpful as a reference. The next step is to apply the classes to the columns block. This block is not to be confused with a single column. Before applying these classes, you should select the parent columns block, not the children column blocks. On the block, add the following classes: container, MX Auto. One more thing, we should add margins to the top and bottom sides of the columns. Under the Dimensions column, toggle the Margins options. The top and bottom values should be set to 4 rem. After making those changes, let's save our template. The columns are ready. In the following lecture, we are going to work on the first column, which is responsible for loading the list of posts.